Any change in the lineup? Serbia, Latvia, then France, as it was at 500 metres, Robert?
Yes, indeed, Rob. We're at 750 metres now, and it's Latvia who've taken the lead ahead of Serbia. So I don't know what the timing margin on your screens was for the 500-metre split. I suspect it must have been quite narrow, but Latvia, with those very tall athletes that are so familiar of athletes from that part of the world, have moved through at a lower rate, 33 strokes a minute, and moving through stroke by stroke ahead of Serbia, who are working hard to maintain the pace, and they're at 38. And these two quads, they've taken almost a length clear of the rest of the field. In third position, we've got two quads level there, Denmark and Norway. The Norwegians had a pretty sluggish start. They were very slow to the first 100 metres. I thought they were going to be dropped off the stern end of the pack at the early stage, but they took time to gather boat momentum, and now at the halfway mark they've moved their bow ball ahead of that of the Danes. So it's a purely European affair here in the C final of the junior men's quads, racing for places 13 to 18 overall in the competition here this week. And believe it or not, all bar three of these athletes have never taken part in a world-class regatta before. But certainly the competence that we're seeing out belies that fact, and it's still Latvia leading the way by 2/3 of a length ahead of Serbia, as Norway and Denmark, the two Scandinavian neighbours, fight it out for third position, and France finally tries to come back into the mix on the grandstand side in lane 6, closing fast. And we see the red and white checkerboard pattern all-in-ones of the Croatians on the country park side, trailing in sixth position after 1,250 metres. Well, it looks as though the Latvians are going to be let off the hook with this one, because as we've seen in several races so far this Saturday afternoon here at Eton Dorney, the leading crew, once they establish a clear water advantage, yes, there's going to be a lot of scrabbling for position amongst the tail end places, but such is the dominance of the leading crew and the confidence it brings of being so far in the lead that they can stride away and take a win, whether it be the A or indeed, as we're seeing, C final. Approaching the 1,500-metre signal, a quarter of this course still remaining in the C final of the junior men's quads. Latvia have the clear water advantage they were looking for. Behind them, Serbia still have a potentially dangerous overlap with the bow of the Norwegian boat, because Norway has squeezed ahead of Denmark for the first time in this race. So Norway sitting in third position, Denmark in fourth, and Denmark responding now by upping the rate and closing back on the Norwegians here. So I've now got Denmark rating 36 strokes a minute, making a little bit of difference to that lead, but not a lot. What is certainly not making any difference is this lead that the Latvians established to themselves by the halfway mark and are now moving away with just over 250 metres remaining. French challenge fading in lane 6. Croatians really powering it on the country park side. In lane 1, they've got half a length overlap ahead of alongside Denmark. For the Croatians at 36 strokes a minute. Danes try and respond by taking their rate up. They're also at 36. But Latvia putting a little bit of a flourish here at the finish, just at 35 to stay a length and a quarter ahead of Serbia, who've still got that half a length overlap with Norway. Just 100 metres remaining then in this C final of the men's quads. And is all to play for in this third position. Latvia leading the way down to the line, Serbia in second place, Norway in third, as Croatia pass the Danes to take fourth position into the last few strokes. There go Latvia to win the C final. In second place, Serbia. Norway take third, Croatia fourth, and Denmark fifth.